guys, it's Ashley with Pugs and Pearls, and it's Sunday, so that means it's another time for our weekly makeup basket where I kind of go over all of the makeup, beauty, other products, nails that I've been wearing this week. And I normally like to kick it off with nails. And these are already kind of chipping, but I will throw in the picture of this manicure that I did. It's another stamping manicure. You guys know I've been really trying to get into stamping. You guys have wanted to see more kind of how I do my nails, so I have done this in a video, so you will see this particular design coming up first. So what I used as my base coat this week was Coconut Cove. This is a mini size. It's an Essie polish. It's just a basic white, as you can see. And this came from the summer collection. So this is one of the minis from the collection this year. And it was a two-coater. I will say though, it chipped on the second day, and that's with having two different top coats on it, because when you do stamping, you do layer it with top coat. So that definitely was a little downsider, but I do like the white color, and it went on decently with two coats to make it opaque. For the stamping polish that I used, this was probably my biggest downfall because it works, but it's very, very temperamental. But I love this shade just in general. This is called Penny Talk from Essie, and it is a gorgeous rose gold color. It does not do it justice in this bottle. You kind of have to see what it looks like on the nails. It is just absolutely gorgeous. So the plate that I use that I'm super in love with to do this manicure is a Bundle Monster plate. It has Bundle Monster on the back, and this is the BMX L201. This is the collaboration between Bundle Monster and L and Dish. So you can see that right there. I love the feathers. I love the little stars, and I love the little stripes with the star, and of course the word love, which I have on my hand or on my fingers. Such a cute plate. Really enjoyed using it. Had a lot of fun with this one. So very, very pleased with it. And then for body lotions, I have this one from Bath & Body Works. This is the Maui Mango Surf. This is the Aloe Gel Lotion. And really, I don't know if they'll still have this scent, but they definitely still have this gel lotion. And I really like it just because it's so, like, I don't know, it's not greasy. It's just a light, I love gel-based products, I think is what I'm trying to say. It's just a light, sinks really easy into your skin, smells super, super fragrant and pretty, and again, it's very light. It's not greasy, it's not heavy. I just prefer aloe-based lotions these days, and especially for the summertime, this is a perfect scent, and I've had this, I think, for probably a year, but you can definitely find more at Bath & Body Works. Another scent that I've been using a lot is the Intervention scent from Fortune Cookie Soap. This is just a little mini pot of their whipped cream, so you can kind of see this is one of their kind of specialty ones they did in their summer collection, and it just kind of has a very like light, creamy, I want to say like almost like berry. This one is definitely a thicker cream. It's heavy moisturizing. I really like it. The scent has kind of got to me almost like airy, I want to say marshmallow, but I don't think it's marshmallow. It's more of like a light, whoop, got it on my nose. It's more of like a light berry. Really airy light berry scent to me. I really like it, and it's just a really good moisturizing lotion, and I don't need a lot. A little goes a long way. So for face products, I have been using up this e.l.f. This is the Aqua Beauty Primer. It came in this, and I decanted it because it wasn't working with the pump. So this is still a strong pump. It's not my favorite. You do not get a lot of product in it, and I'm just trying to use it up. It still comes out too strong for me, so it's definitely not my favorite spray, but I'm working on it. For lotion, I'm continuing to use this e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. Again, it's gel-based. It's like a white clear gel. I've used this every day. Really like it. You get a good amount of product in this one, and it sinks into the skin fairly quickly. For primer, I've also talked to you guys about this, I think, last week. This is the L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base, and it's just a face primer, and I thought it would be really cool, but it had good reviews, but I don't think that it really does anything as far as lasting. It doesn't keep my makeup on any longer. It does good at smoothing out my pores and just giving me like a nice smooth canvas to put my foundation on. So it's okay, but I have a feeling it'll get used up pretty quickly because you do have to kind of dip in and use a lot of it to get a full face coverage. So it's okay, but I don't think I would repurchase it. Next up for foundation, I've been continuing to use the not e.l.f. This is the Maybelline Fit Me 120 Normal to Oily Matte Poreless Foundation. So you guys know, I think I talked about this one last week too. It's not my favorite for a couple of reasons. I don't find it to be long lasting. I think it kind of wears off before an 8-hour workday, which is, I need it to last that long. It's got a nice, I would say it's like a medium coverage. It's got a nice coverage and I like the look of it, but it does wear off. And it's also a pore. There's no pump to this, and that just irritates me for some reason. I just want everything to have a pump or be easy to use. So it's not my favorite. It needs to have more staying power for me. So this is, I don't know if I said 120 Classic Ivory. That's typically my shade in the Fit Me foundation. Next up for eye primer, this is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This is the Anti-Crease Eyeshadow Primer. I've just been using this really consistently just because it's in my collection. It was a sample. It actually does a great job of holding on your eyeshadows. I've used it every day. I don't know if I would repurchase it. I actually have another one that I've used up, my MAC Painterly. You guys know that's like my holy grail. So as soon as this is up and I've gone through the rest of what I have, I'll probably go back to MAC. But it is good. It just doesn't provide coverage as far as like concealing of anything on your eye. It just provides really good lasting power to me. But it is really good for that sole thing. If you just need it to hold the eyeshadows, it works really well. Another nail product I forgot to mention, this is the cuticle oil in the scent Peppermint from KB Shimmer. I've really been enjoying using this. It just makes utilizing oil for your nails a lot easier by having a click up, and then you can just kind of like paint it on your cuticles. I really like it. I really like the scent. I like peppermint. So this has been really helpful for me when I do my manicures and afterwards when I'm trying to take pictures and making my cuticles look a little bit, less dry. This has been a really cool product. For my brows, I have been using my Essence Make Me Brow, but I've kind of been using the darker shade. This is the shade number 2 in Brownie Brows. So this is a really great product because it's got a small wand. I talk about it all the time. It just kind of combs through my lashes. It tints them, it holds them, and it also gives you fibers to fill them in a little bit more. I'm actually not wearing this today, surprisingly, but I pretty much use this every single day, and I go back and forth between the light one, which is the first shade, and the second shade because they're both really, really good. For mascara, I changed it up this week and I tried this Tarte Gifted mascara, and I honestly forgot what my original thoughts were on this, but I have been loving it. It's what I'm wearing today. I feel like it makes your lashes volumized, it lengthens, they feel fluffy to me. Like I really, really like how this looks. And you know what? There's nothing special about this wand. I'd say it's all pretty straightforward. It's a bristle wand. It's not one of those like rubber ones. It's about the same size all around, and I even put it on my lower lashes today too, and I thought it did a decent job. So I've been loving this, and this was a sample size that I got in a kit, so I really, really like it. Loving it more than I did, I think, originally. Another eyebrow product I forgot to mention is the e.l.f. It's already like washing away because I've used it so much. I think this is the Lift Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade Neutral Brown. I really, really like using it. It's got a spoolie on one end, and then on this end is where you have the little waxy point. This is just another great product to fill in your brows, comb through your brows, and kind of help get them perfected. Really affordable from e.l.f., and I've just been continuing to use it. I like it a lot. It's very easy and cheap. So a new product, I think this is new to Essence line. I'm not sure, but I thought it was new. This is the 2-in-1 eyeshadow liner, eyeshadow and liner, and it's supposed to be waterproof. I will say it wears all day long. This is a gorgeous color too. I got mine in the shade, what is this? This is called Peach Perfect. This is 02. I use this as a base for my shadows, and then I kind of put my shadows around it, and I have been using this all week long, and it gives you that vibrant, beautiful peachy pink chrome, and it stays. You will see this at the end of the day. One thing that I will mention is when I bought this, I didn't notice, but there's a tip. It like comes to a point. My tip completely was broken, and I think it was broken before I brought it home. I just didn't really look at it very closely. I think you twist up from the bottom, but once you lose the tip, there's no way you can use this as a liner. This is way too big. I mean, this is a really big chunky stick, but it works great as an eyeshadow base. I mean, this color, I would totally repurchase this. Super affordable. Love my Essence products, man. I've really enjoyed them. Highly recommend this one, and I have been using this in conjunction with the Lorac Pro. So this is kind of like a neutral color. These are all neutral shades for the most part. I have been working on a review of this palette, so I filmed these swatches for them. I filmed that this weekend, and I'm going to be sitting down to do my talk through review shortly. But just a few things to mention. These are very similar shades, especially when you look at this half. They're very, very similar. So a lot of the looks you're going to get are going to look the same or very close. That has been a complaint, but I think if you're a neutral girl and you wear a lot of those types of shadows, then you're not going to have a problem with this. You're just going to have a lot of shadows to use, and you will use a lot of them. The only ones I haven't used in a look yet are the last two, and I think I even said that last week. So for the others though, I have been getting a massive amount of use. I've used this solid for 2 weeks, so I feel like I can definitely give a pretty good review on it, and I think it's just one of those palettes that it depends what type of person you are when it comes to palettes. What do you like to use? Do you like color? Do you like nudes? Do you like the same look? It really depends on that, whether or not you're gonna like this. So I will be doing a review shortly. For lips, I've kept it super neutral this week. I've been using my Kate lipstick in the shade 45. It's just a really basic nude. Like, I can totally just use this on an everyday basis, no problem. It goes on and just gives me a nice, very neutral, very pink light shade. There's nothing special about this. I just absolutely love how delicate it is, and that's like a perfect nude shade. It's not brown, it's a light pink, but it doesn't overpower you, it doesn't wash you out. It's just one of my favorite shades from this Rimmel line that has like the pink packaging, so I've really liked it. So I have felt like I've neglected my MAC Vibe Tribe collection, so I busted these babies back out. I did a full review of this collection, well, not full. I did a big review of the collection. I didn't get everything. I just picked out a good amount of stuff, so I will link a picture or put a picture here and link it below. This was such a fun, I loved the packaging. It was a fun summer release. I loved the colors, and again, the packaging was just spot on. So the blush that I busted out is called Painted Canyon, and it's a really pretty pink. So I believe it's kind of a, what finish is this? I think it's a satin. It's got a pretty good pigment, I would say. Let's put that here. It's very pigmented. You actually have to be kind of careful, but it's gorgeous. So I'm not sure if you can still get these or not. I will link the links below if you can, but I'm not sure. Some of these sell out, some of them are still available. The next one up is this eyeliner, and I really wasn't expecting to love this, but this thing ended up being a really beautiful liner. This is called Broke, and it's a technical liner. It's a kajal as well, so you can see how they spelled it. And it's kind of got a kind of a bronze look to it, and I just put this, you know, on my top lash line, and I really like the color. So, and it wears really well, and it's kind of just like a brown. It's got some sparkle, copper sparkle in it. It's very pigmented, and it's just really a good liner, a really long lasting liner. So love the packaging too. You can't go wrong with like tribal print, so big fan of that. And then I also busted out this bronzer that I originally started out, I think, late spring with. This is so good. This is an amazing product. If you don't have it, go get it. I don't know if this would work for darker like skin tones, but for lighter skin tones to medium, I think you'll be okay. This is in the shade Light Bronzer, and it is such a high quality. It smells amazing. The packaging is amazing. The actual product is just the softest, smoothest, no fallout bronzer you will have ever used. It's light, but it shows up when you put it on your skin. It's buildable, and it's just got this nice like light sheen to it. It's perfect for this time of year, but it's not overpowering. You cannot sit here and like really make this too much. It builds up extremely nicely, and again, packaging, smell, the look, the actual product, it's high quality for about $13, which may seem expensive, but for what you're getting, this is awesome. And then last but not least, I have been using my Becca. This is a champagne split, and I've really just been using the champagne pop color this week. It's just been a really nice highlight. Really pretty. I like it a lot. It goes on super easy, and it's got like a pinky gold kind of shimmer to it, and I like how it looks on my skin tone. It's just a really pretty shade, and you can blend it out, you can build it up, but that's been my go-to highlighter. And guys, I think we got through it. I'm not sure how long the video was. I tried to make it a little faster this week, but that's it for me. Let me know, guys, if you've been loving anything in particular this week that you would like to share. I love to talk to you guys in the comments, so please leave one for me and I will chat with you there, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.